welcome to the podcast MeYou.One.
Hi, welcome. Welcome,
yeah.
Henric.
Thank you very much. Finally.
Finally, we are in our new studio.
Yeah.
Wow.
Super cool.
Yes.
Yes. How are you?
I'm real. How are you?
I'm whole.
Wow. The whole or all? Okay, I'm not empty.
I have some topics for today.
Yes, how many?
I want to clear one thing out because in social media I have seen some reklamama
Mama of
about that
reklama.
you are running marathon,
Not today.
but later.
I ran marathon in 18th of May 2020.
Really?
Yes, I'm
Fantastic.
preparing. Yes,
Oh, so that's here in Riga?
it's every year. It's Riga Marathon. It's organizing a big event. Actually, one of the best quality marathons. So I have never run marathon. That will be my first marathon I will run.
So I saw a beautiful post and you have like a training group.
Yes, and I have a training costume.
Let me guess. It's pink.
Yes.
Wow. So the runner in pink is?
Ieva Johansson,
And she's going for marathon.
number 1.
Okay, but a little bit more serious.
Yes.
Like why are you doing that? Because I have known you not for a long time, but for a while. And you have always been a runner, actually, more or less. But now you're focusing a little bit more on that. Or
Yes.
tell us.
So I wanted actually run the marathon long time ago. I don't know how many years, but I kind of had those when the people create a checklist of what you want to do in your life, bucket list.
Yeah.
And most of those things, I don't want to do it anymore because that was, you read
put it-
somewhere, you read somewhere and somebody have done it and I also want to do this, I want to do this. And I put it like, I want to run a marathon. But in that moment, I understood that I really want to run marathon. Because I have been good in sports, in school, and I like running, not the process itself, but I want to cross the line that I have done it.
Yeah.
And I like the process of going to the goal. And when it's done, I know that I build up my confidence for other things. So my running for marathon, it's not about marathon.
Yeah.
It's about prove it to myself or one more muscle build up of my confidence that I can do big things.
Yeah.
So then after the running marathon, I would say to myself, if I could do marathon, I could do many other things.
Yeah.
So I know my brain works like this. And if I know it works like this, why not to do it?
Because I
It's
think
fun.
it's very, very cool because I'm coaching a lot of athletes and athletes have different kind of mindsets. So it could be that you were running marathon because you like or love to run and then you wanted to make a good time, right? So you put like a time goal for yourself.
Yeah, usually for the marathon, most of the guys or ladies who run, they want to run under the 4 hours.
Yeah.
I don't have it.
Yeah.
I mean,
No. So that's you're
exactly.
different. Okay, so
I'm
that's
different.
a lot of guys is doing that by the time.
Yes.
Yeah. And then some other people is doing it because they just want to do it, right? So they can say like, I run a marathon. I have done it.
I have done it.
Have you
in my
done
life.
Riga? Yeah, I have done it. Like, just like a medallion on the chest. But you actually is doing it more for yourself.
Not only.
Hey, cool.
Yes, because as we work in personal development area and we work a lot of people and very often we are looking for some, I don't know, not suggestions, I don't want to say that. We are looking for the good stories for the people to tell.
Yeah.
that they can do it actually. They don't know their potential, or sometimes they don't know how easy it is to do things if they do things.
Right.
Actually. And then by showing that example, I know that I can show others, especially ladies, that they can do things. And
Right.
it's not about running again. So, of course, I can, how to say, and I can suggest to ladies, hey, you can run, and it's good for your health if you do it good way and you learn your body and you train. That's good. But actually, by running, and especially that Proto Still Marathon, I want to tell every lady that if they have something in their mind and they choose
Right.
to do it, then they can do it.
Yeah, and that's not about running only. That's about everything.
Running
actually.
is more like
cool.
example. That it's like one practical area that if you can run a marathon, hey, you can become a singer. Good or not so good, popular or not so popular, it doesn't matter. But you can do it.
Right.
So, because very often people think you should have something special to run. No, you can run. Of course, if you want to run with specific goal or time, then it's different. So that's my
Yeah. And you
bigger
actually,
goal.
you impress me because you actually is walking the talk. Because like you said, you're doing a lot of speeches, a lot of courses, seminars, those kind of things for other people about those, that you can and it's possible and all of that, but not shitty, over positive things.
No, just real. Like
Just
I said.
real things. Yeah, I love that.
And what I want to really combine now, especially when I know I'm involved in very beautiful program for running the marathon. I'm one of the 12 people who will be prepared specially for be ambassador of marathon. I am one of those 12.
Cool.
Run my first marathon. And by this, I know that people will follow me and how do I prepare. And during this 16 weeks till marathon, I want to create lovely stories for ladies that like podcast, like discovery for the ladies, that ladies, you can. And we will record lovely stories with different ladies from Latvia who are, I want to say, normal ladies, not specially selected or superstars, but those who have daily life and kids and jobs and duties, and just to share their stories. How do they choose to position? That when they have a choice to do things. So I'm very inspired, and soonest we will put it up and it will be interesting, and it's interesting for me. So I combine many things. And by the way,
do you have a slogan for this, or like a?
Yes, simple. Lady, you can.
Lady, you can.
Lady, you can. It will be
Beautiful.
also, and it will be Latvian. MeYou.One. Lady, you can.
Labi.
Labi, tuvari.
Tovari.
Tuvari. Yeah, and what else was the running? So I will combine one more thing.
Okay.
This I can.
Yeah.
I decided that till May, because I'm learning also Swedish language. I have studied that in a little bit in courses, but I have been not so proactive in
learning
lectures.
Swedish.
Learning Swedish. I have not practiced so much with you, but I decided that till May, every time when I run, I will not listen to music, like my running music, but I will listen Swedish podcast so that I can learn language.
Wow.
So my goal till...
Just hold on.
Yes.
Till alla våra svenska lyssnare.
Ja.
Lägg märke till att Eva nu gör ett big statement. Hon vill alltså lyssna på svenska var gång som hon löper för att träna till maraton. Okay, sorry.
I understand that. But I want to speak fluent Swedish on May. So when we will record next MeYou.One podcast, one of the next, in May, I think we could record also Swedish, svenska.
Yes.
Pratar på svenska. Fy fan.
Nej, Eva.
Yeah, ursäkta. So it's combining the
Super trooper.
goals.
No, but I think it's very good, beautiful that we got this out through the podcast, because actually I don't care about marathon at all. Like
I know.
that is like one of the sports that could be deleted in my world, actually. Like chess. I don't like chess either. But because of you and bringing it up so beautiful, I started to get in my social media.
Marathon feed.
Marathon. Yes.
So that's why I want to ask
So now
you
I'm
back.
a little bit interested. Yeah.
I want to ask you back because you are one of my strongest supporters. Last year when I ran 2 half marathons, you were
Yeah.
next to me. You were supporting, you were buying drinks, you were, I mean, not drinks,
After.
sport drinks. But you were coming and supporting me, and you were also on the race. You
We
climbed-
have to tell the story
tell
from
the
Tallinn.
story from the Tallinn. That
Because-
was crazy what you have done. So
Yeah.
there have been also motivation for you why you are doing this. So tell the story.
No,
what
like
you
I
have
said,
done.
first of all, like marathon, I have never cared about it like that. But now this is how life is. Then someone close to you start to do something, and then you also get involved. But in Tallinn, it was like this. That was half marathon, so that was 2 miles, 20 kilometers, 22 kilometers,
21.
21 kilometer. And you are going, and I should support you with a water bottle somewhere. So we were starting in the center, and my plan was to see you
And
start to run.
kilometer 13, I think.
Yes, I should see you start and run off, and then I should go to 13 kilometers.
Point.
And I will give you the water bottle, and then back to the goal and see when you were finishing. And my plan, of course, was to do that and jump into a taxi and go to that place, because that I thought was good. Smart plan. But then I just realized that they blocked the whole cities from taxis. So I have to more or less not run, but jog a little bit.
10
Because
kilometers.
because I calculated when you will be there. So I did.
Half marathon.
Yes. I did a half marathon just to give you a bottle of water.
So then you see,
Was
even if
all
you are not,
sweaty and-
if you are even not prepared for some of your goals, but if you have decided, you can do it,
Yes.
Henric. You can.
Yes.
Not
I
only
could do
ladies
it.
can, but even Henric can.
Yes. No, that was beautiful.
So
yes. You.
answer me.
Yeah.
Why you support me, and why do you want to be one of my best?
No, I just
In
think
the
it's.
race.
I think that is a little bit personality, maybe. But whenever I think the mindset is whenever people are doing something with passion and they go like all in, I'm also all in and support. Because it's so much better than having people that are lazy and sleep. They don't know what to do and they are like lost. Because totally interesting to find out that is one way you can do it, but the opposite. When you have like passion for stamps or cooking or running marathon, I'm all in. Because I love that to see how you prepare and all of that.
You even started to love the dog. Even you did like that before, so you know, because I was all in having a dog.
Yes.
Now you are dog person also.
Yes.
So this
But it's not only me, but it's not because I'm involved in your reality. I just think that is a nice way to live life, to just be supportive and just because when I do things, I love when people support me. You know. Like my new book is coming out. We can talk a little bit about me also.
I don't know.
My
Yes.
new book is coming. Actually, it's coming from the printing
7th of February.
company. Yeah, and then it will be out on the bookstores and all of that. But that's my second book. But when I wrote my first book, it sold actually very good to be like the first book from a new writer or author. But I didn't get any response from friends or close people or anything actually.
A little bit from me.
Yes.
Why do you
From
think?
you maybe from you. Yeah. And then some strangers that I never heard of, like, sent me like PM and mail and messengers and said, oh, this was an interesting book and all of that. But I'm brave enough to bring it up because a lot of people are like, oh shit, I didn't say anything to Henric, so feel guilt. No, but I just think it's interesting because it goes two ways. Either they didn't like it and are not brave enough to say, Henric, you wrote some shit, bad shit. Or they are confused, or they thought that, oh, yeah. But it's just interesting because I actually, in that case, don't need the support, but I do because we are humans. So you are supporting me, and of course some other guys also supported me. But for this second one, I really hope people read it and react more and support. Just that I'm writing a book because I actually not a writer. I have big problems concentrating, and grammar is not my best skills.
So then the question could be, not question, but my...
Actually, it's a miracle that those books comes out. Yeah.
No, it is a miracle, Henric, because many people don't put things on the paper. They think they will write a book one day. And even we know if you sit down and start to write, you will write a book. Still, so many people don't do it. So that's why I think it is a miracle. And miracle is very, very simple.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Again, hey, writer, you can.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to say about you as a personality, so you are a supporter. So you live not to write a book, of course, to give the story out, but by the book you will support also others by the story. But I think for you it's important also receive that just support for the writing the book, not about the story.
And I was
so
just
much.
surprised because I used to say and be very like strong and like I don't actually need support because I have self-confidence once it comes to like art, like there's writing, creating stories and all of that. But I need support.
Yes, and it's brave and it's so good to say it out. I need this, I want this, and be real. So I think we turn back to the mirror and to say ourselves, to be real.
Yeah.
Say what you want to say, feel what you feel, and you are who you are.
Yes. No, I think it's good. And support each other,
yes.
Please.
But I want also to say thank you in publicly that you support me.
Yeah.
So I should, I think, learn more from you, that supporting part. So
yeah, I will support you. But more or less whatever you do, I will support you. And you will support me
Can you
also.
support me in learning to support you?
Yes, I support supporting.
Let's go.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you so much.
Thank you.